I'm Ron Klopfanstein in Utica, where the temperatures have just fallen below freezing. And a small, dedicated group of volunteers have come out to provide food, water, and shelter for a colony of stray and feral cats who might otherwise not make it through the storm.
When we're in our beds with our sheets and blankets on us morning and nighttime, colony caretakers still have to come over and feed the animals.
Wow.
So in a weather like this, they have to shovel a path to get in.
Oh, they have to shovel to get in too. So what are we, these are for the food?
Here are some feeding stations.
Yep.
So they put the food and water in here.
Mm-hmm.
They're separate from the shelters because you never want the food where the living quarters are.
Right,
Because
right.
this will also attract other predators and things.
Oh,
along
yeah,
that line.
yeah, right. So each day, like even when it's like, 10 below, someone's out here to shovel.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I take care of a colony in Clinton, and at dinner times, 5:30, it was minus 14 degrees, and while everybody else is inside and the wind is blowing hard and everything, we're out there making sure that the water's clear, so they got fresh water to drink, food to eat, and making sure that the shelters are fine.
Yeah.
And also, as a county caretaker, you try to monitor the cats to see if they're healthy.
Right. Tanya, it's getting to be, it's really cold out here. The snow's coming down. It's raining, but you're out here helping these cats. What is it that you do each day for these cats?
I come out every day and make sure they have warm water because the water freezes. So I make sure they have warm water, hard food, and they bring them soft food because they need the hydration from the soft food when the water freezes. So.
Right. So like every single
day. And we
day?
also do TNR work, try to get them fixed. We don't just feed them so that more and more come. We feed them and try and get the ones fixed.
It doesn't happen overnight, but when volunteers trap, neuter, vaccinate, and return these cats, they stop the cycle of population growth. A single female can have 2 or 3 litters a year. That's 4 to 6 kittens each time, and those kittens can begin reproducing at just 5 months old. Without intervention, even a small colony can grow quickly. By preventing new litters, the population stabilizes and gradually declines. What effect does this have on the neighborhood? Does this help does the population get bigger because of this, or does it help keep it under control?
Well, it would get bigger if you did not TNR, which is trap, neuter, and return.
Yeah.
And so therefore, that's the biggest part. Many people feed cats, but they don't do the neutering part of it, and then it does grow exponentially. Yeah. So if you're going to be responsible, you have to do the whole thing.
So what you're doing helps keep the population under control.
Definitely.
Prevents unwanted,
We actually, Purrs and Whiskers, through the help there, we gave out over 118 of these shelters this winter so far. We are going to be having a workshop, hopefully early fall, to have people come in and make them so that we can, have more people do that as well.
Where does the funding come from?
The funding, believe it or not, is we fundraise all year round.
Yeah.
But we have started out by recycling the aluminum cat food cans, turning them in for aluminum, selling Gertrude Hawk candy bars, collecting bottles and cans. But then again, we're
so you guys do it yourself.
We started out with nothing. We started out as very small. We tend to adopt out close to 200 cats and kittens a year.
Wow.
And this past year we spayed and neutered over 200 feral cats.
That's amazing. So those 200 cats, that could have prevented thousands and thousands.
On this street alone, where we are at in this area,
in West Utica,
in 3 months, we neutered over 30 feral cats.
Good job.
Some stray, some feral.
Yeah.
And there's more.
What's the difference between a stray and a feral?
Well, a feral cat is afraid of people. So
it was always wild.
Yeah, they've been.
You'll never see a feral cat.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So the ones we're seeing here were like
strays. Yeah.
Strays for the most part, and the stray cats are.
So they once had homes.
Most likely.
Yeah. Or were once. Yeah. Now, why do this work? What is it about cats?
Well, I got into working with cats many years ago. I was actually very active, always working with dogs and the area dogs, and I was on the board with the Humane Society, and then after that, I just saw there was no help for cats. If somebody sees a dog outside, injured, doing something, they immediately respond.
Yeah.
Cats, they do nothing. And so we got called on numerous times to help a cat, and myself and a friend would go and do it. And all of a sudden, it was getting to be very, very expensive. You know,
Yeah,
carrying
yeah.
costs and that.
Right.
And that's when we did form the organization.
Furs and Whiskers.
Furs and Whiskers. So these are the shelters here that are built for them to stay in, sleep in, for warmth, protection. And there's another one just came out right
There's
now.
a little kitty there, yeah. It's okay.
And these are a variety, and Steve's been our major shelter maker here. So we have styrofoam type ones made out of styrofoam. You'll see we have a colony across the street. We have some of the igloo Coleman cooler type ones. And then we've also had some great donors that have helped us and purchase these beautiful condos, and in the summer they love to stay on the
Oh,
decks.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
that? And these, they're extra insulated.
Yeah.
Even all the shelters, we've added extra insulation to them.
Right.
So it keeps them warm and they're protected.
So some of these are like very makeshift, like the
Oh, yeah.
styrofoam coolers, so people can make. What if someone wants to make one? What do they need to know, and what do they need to do?
Well, number one, it's that there's hundreds of YouTubes how to make them. They're
Yeah.
out there on YouTubes. Basically, it's a tote. You go buy a tote at Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, any place, $10 tote. And you take the tote and you buy some insulation. This is the type of insulation like you would have to put inside your home. Okay? And basically you line the inside of the shelf, well, I should say, first you drill a hole in the box.
Yeah.
And either with a 6-inch hole drill or use a saw, or what I have seen from other rescues, what they've done is they take a hairdryer and they get it very warm, the plastic, and they can take a cutting knife and they can just cut the circle out.
Yeah.
So if you're afraid of the drills and things like that,
There's other ways.
There's other ways to do it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Once you got the hole done, you want to insulate it inside, and I always, with insulation, you get the duct tape and you tape it all in. You also want to insulate the floor. Why? Because if it's sitting on the ground, cold will come up and go through it.
Right.
So that kind of keeps it away from the cats. And then fill it 3/4 with straw. Okay. And then take the top, put the top on, and put a rock on it. Or like what I like to do is drill holes in the sides and then tie wrap them. So then if high wind comes like this,
It won't blow.
It won't blow away.
Yeah.
you know. And also with the hole, you either want to take tape and you want to tape the edges of the hole because they can be sharp and you don't want the cats to get cut on them.
Yeah.
And things like that. I get insulation pipe insulation, you know.
Yeah.
And I just circle it around, tape it all into place and
Yeah.
everything. And it runs me, for what I buy and everything, it's about $60
Yeah.
in materials. In your time.
For one.
Yeah, and then it takes about an hour to put one together.
And they probably last for a long time.
Oh,
to keep the
it'll
cats,
last
you
forever. As
know.
long as you take care of it,
Yeah.
it'll last a lifetime.
So every day you're out here, no matter what the weather is, no matter
Oh
how
yeah,
cold.
you have to be.
Why do it?
They're out because they're out here every day, no matter what the weather is.
Do you have cats?
Yes, I do.
So why are cats special to you?
Oh, how much time do you have? They're just, I mean, how could they not be? Especially like the ferals and the strays, they suffer. And the strays, like, there's just so many reasons the strays are out here. They're once had a home, they don't understand, you know, why now they don't have a warm, cozy home.
Right,
So I just feel bad for them.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Furs and Whiskers is online and on Facebook if you'd like to find out how you can help. In Utica, I'm Ron Klopfanstein for 95.5 FM, The Heat. This is Ron Klopfanstein. Meet me in the hot seat every Monday at 5 p.m. for Hot Seat Media Mondays on 95.5 FM, The Heat.